It feels like we have good compression even without any oil in it. And there we go. It rolls freely. Awesome. Just check out the overall condition of this tractor. So I've got a good straight one, flexible, decent. Ow! Ooh, I smell funky gas. Stank, like a skank. Ooh, sorry. This PG show. Sorry. Actually, screw that. It's not a PG show. This is an R show, because sometimes I use choice words. You know why? Because it keeps everything real. You know what I mean? No fake stuff. All right, that's good. So we won't fasten this on yet, even though we can, because it seems like it's okay. Put some gassage in here. Gassage. So put some gassage in here, just a little bit. We're going to be testing, you know what I mean? That's more than enough for testing. You guys think it'll leak? Because untested carbs are known to leak. Let's hope that gas is actually getting through the line into here, into there. Should I pull this one to see if any fuel comes out? Forget it. It's too hard. That's what she said. I don't know, there's no reason why it doesn't work. Wow, should we? Oh, duh! I gotta connect the throttle cable too. I forgot. See, guys? We have gone through... I'm gonna strip that. We have gone through 3 or 4 episodes of putting an engine together and now putting the engine onto the tractor. You see how many different things there are to do? Ooh, I feel, look, there's what's up, Dan? There's some leakage going on here. A little bit of leakage, not a lot of leakage. Leakage. Leakage or leakage? Whatever. Anyway, so here we go. We're gonna just, real time, stick it in there. That's what she said. We'll put it forward to see. There we go. That's choking it. Pull it. Yep, I feel fluid. So right now it's choked. The lever is up at choke. I'm pulling it to allow the choke flap to be completely closed, and I'm tightening this somewhat so it holds it there like that. And I'm going to hold my hand here. I'm going to push forward, and it does disengage. You guys saw the drip? There's a drip. Alright, so that's good. I'll just tighten this a little bit so that doesn't move. That's good enough. Alright, so it's getting fuel at least up to the fuel filter, okay? Look, see? I need to put a clamp on there. That's the reason why. There's no clamp on this one. So we're choked. Should we start it up? Start me up! Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna start my rebuilt engine up for the very first time. We got oil in it. We got the throttle cable mounted. We got the fuel going in there because we see drips. We have an unknown carburetor condition, but I think it's good, right? Valves are done. Magneto kill is on. Spark plug is in there. Starter is connected. Battery's connected. Wiring harness is done. New battery, got a key, it's in neutral, PTO's off. It's on choke, here we go. Seems like a lot of compression, huh? Okay, so we know we have spark because it went boop. How did that sound go again? Boop. So it is igniting the fuel, but I don't think this is turning fast enough. So I think we need to put a jumper on the battery. Ah, another pop, see? But the battery's not strong enough. It is a new battery from Walmart, but sometimes it's been sitting on the shelf for so long, you know what I mean? Who knows? Let's put the jumper pack to it. Okay, we got the jumper pack on here. Let's see if it helps the amperage. Let's keep it off of choke, see if it's better. The starter is hot and kind of smoking, which is no good. I'm going to put a battery charger to it, the battery, and just see what happens. Before I put the battery charger to it, I'm going to test the battery with my multimeter, and it's showing 12.2. 12.3, so that's not strong enough to start an engine. So we're gonna give this battery a little bit more juice and put a battery charger to it. Let it charge up a little while just to get the amperes up. And I'll be back with you when in a couple hours. I've got a long day today. My daughter has a soccer game, so I have to drive her back from school, get her shit, go back to school, catch the school bus with her team, go to the park, watch her game, wait in front of her school when she's done, take her home, get dinner ready, because my wife just took my son to the airport. All kinds of stuff going on, man. Like I said before, I don't know if I can do videos every day anymore, because I am it. Wife is back at work. Anyway. Just a lot of stuff when it comes to tractors, you know? Yes, you can get a lot of money from selling a tractor, but if you're rebuilding a tractor from scratch, it takes a long time. So the amount of work you put into it sometimes may not. Does that equate selling maybe 5 or 6 push mowers that doesn't take that much to get going? You know what I mean? So if you want to get into tractors, you have to weigh whether or not it's worth it for you and whether or not you have ample parts for it. You know what I mean? I always save all the stuff that I get, so I have lots of parts. But and it does, so far, if you look at it, right? If I used my cousin Eric's battery, which may or may not be good because we didn't have the engine bolted down, which means there's no ground. So if I used my cousin Eric's battery, I would be in this for 0 because I had all the parts to build this engine. Got the engine for free from Nick. Got the tractor from Nick for free. I guess if I put on the deflector shield for the mower deck, I did pay $25 for it. So if you count it right now, if I put the deflector shield on there and the new battery, I'm in this for $58, $53. The $28 battery and the $25 deflector shield. The deflector shield! It's coming down, Captain! As you can see here, we're just looking at the muffler end that I put on here. This is not going to work because this is too far out, or like they say in Canada, too far out. Because from a top view, you'll see that it starts pointing right down into the frame, see? So we're gonna need one that bends down into this, or like they say in Canada, down into this hole there where a muffler would be. So this is not gonna work. I always have muffler problems. If I had $1 for every muffler I had to fabricate, I would be like $10 richer. Let's just test it right now. It's been charging for about an hour. So I've decided that while I'm still charging that battery, it's like watching paint dry, you know what I mean? We've done quite a bit today, and as I've been just putzing around the garage looking for parts to get this muffler going, I found this one that has a more shorter bend that points directly into the hole, see? So I'll just put this on here and try to measure another muffler to it, and hopefully I'll have to find something that I'll be able to weld together into a muffler. So I think that we'll have to wait until the next episode. Sorry, because look, time is short, you know what I mean? I've got an interview I need to do and go pick up my daughter from school. Gotta go to a soccer game, because look, your kid is only playing soccer for, I mean, unless she goes Division I, you know, scholarship recruitment type stuff to it's a UNC Chapel Hill full scholarship for soccer. It's not going to happen with my daughter. I mean, she's good, but she's not that good. And did you know that only 1 or 2% of the nation's NFL players get, Division I colleges get scholarships? So basically all those kids are top notch, you know what I mean? So it looks like this is good. I just need to find another pipe that goes straight down into a good muffler that sits in there. So we won't be using this. But we did plenty today, plenty. And like I said, putting together a tractor pretty much from scratch is not so easy, you know what I mean? All kinds of issues you have to be familiar with. As you saw, we did all kinds of troubleshooting to figure out why it was just clicking. And that's a big problem with most people that they're having, is with the safety switches. The PTO to engage the blade switch, right, which was disconnected, which was one of the reasons why it didn't click at all. We have the brake safety switch, we have the seat safety switch. Newer models have the RIO button, which prevent you from mowing backwards, which you have to first disengage manually to check behind you, make sure there's no dog or kid crawling on the grass as you mow backwards and maul them into 1,000 pieces. Minced human meat is what I'm talking about. So there could be as much as 3 to 5 safety switches for certain tractors, which will prevent your engine from starting. Figuring out the ground is very important, as we saw with my episode with my cousin's riding mower. It was a ground issue as well as a battery issue, you know. So we had the same issues today, but we corrected them by simply mounting the engine, creating the good ground. So the ignition switch works with the key that I got. Solenoid works, starter works, albeit maybe it's not the most healthiest starter in the world, right? Or maybe the compression is just too high. Can you believe that? A Henry built engine with high compression? How about that, huh? I'm getting good at building engines. I had a good time building this engine. Everything just fell into place pretty well, you know. And now it cranks, albeit slowly, not enough to generate a good spark to ignite the spark in the combustion chamber to allow the engine to turn over and run, you know. So we're charging the battery up. That's like watching paint dry, so we're not going to watch it. Getting there on the exhaust pipe, and everything's still looking good. I still do need to get another hood or fix that hood, whatever. But everything looks okay. All we need to do is get this engine started, running, tuned, fabricate a muffler, put the deflector shield on, and maybe paint the deck a little bit on the outside. Tires hold air. Tape up the seat, put the hood on, whatever I decide to do, a new hood, and another hood, or a fixed hood. And this one should go for $600, $625, something like that. I'll probably save it for next spring where I'll get more money for it. Right now it's a buyer's market, not a seller's market. In the spring it'll be a seller's market where I can take this to $750 or something and some nut will buy it. Anyway, that's my part 4 of my LT1000 repower project with a rebuilt Henry engine. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Here at Mowers and Blowers, we push them into the garage, but they come out driving.
Fearless DJ W here, and we'll see you next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.